Hi guys, and welcome to the Barrett Podcast. My name's Daniela.
My name's Bianca.
My name's Benisha.
And we're sisters, and this podcast is about everything and anything. We hope you enjoyed our last episode on mental health.
Mental health.
This episode is about expectations within a relationship.
How long do you guys think a talking stage should last?
I don't know. I think it depends.
It really does depend.
Depends on the person. It depends how often you're talking. Depends what you're talking about. Yeah. How often you're seeing each other, like what type of dates you're going on. So you can't say, oh, okay, we're talking for 3 months, but I've seen you once and I've spoken to you a few times, because then that's not really talking, you're just my friend.
And it can't succeed. It can't, to me, can't pass 6 months.
Yeah, I feel like 6 months is the max. Yeah.
Yeah, I would say 6 months as well, but it can also be very sooner.
It can. Definitely. I feel like I've cuckoo land and I'm like, ooh, all of this guy, but no, I'm not doing that anymore. I'll keep that to myself. Keep the exam to myself. But 6 months. But it has, like Dana said, it has to be substantial talking. It can't just be, I'm talking to you one day and that's it. You have to be vibing and going out and doing things.
Yeah.
Not just talking.
Okay, so we're just talking metaphorically. Okay, so with the talking stage, what would you say are the key factors of finding out within those 6 months? Like, what are you talking about? What are you doing?
Well, I'm pretty forward, and I would want to know what's your life plans.
Yeah.
I want to know if you want to have kids.
Yeah.
You want to get married.
But yeah.
You want to do all of those things.
Marriage is a topic that
It's-
has
yeah, it has
I
to
want to get
be,
married,
you
so
Yeah.
I want to
Definitely.
get married. Goals, like your past life as well.
Oh, definitely.
Would you hold them to that?
To their past life.
Yeah.
A little bit.
I
It
don't know. I think
depends
I was
on
gonna
what
say it
they've
depends
done.
what it is.
Yeah.
Like, because people do grow, but it just depends.
It really does.
Like, I'm no offense to like ex-cons. Like, I would.
Once an ex-con, always an ex-con.
No, I don't believe that. I don't believe that. But I would no. It's a no for me. Sorry. It's just a preference of mine.
If you've been to prison and you've come out, and I can see that you're making like life changes, then it's kind of different.
And it
You
also
can't
depends
be-
what if you could been to prison. Did you steal some cheese? Or
You're gonna go for the cheese.
I stole some gloves in Primark. I could have got
Did you go to
arrested.
prison?
I could have.
No, man,
I could have.
But if you come out and you're talking to the people that you was inside, to me, it's not a good look, because not everyone's gonna come out and change. So you've come out.
Oh, the people inside prison. I'm like,
Yes.
huh?
So they've come out. That's their brethren, and
Yeah.
then you guys are all on the road still doing stropidness.
Yeah,
so
yeah. I don't know.
now, it's got to be like at least 10 years ago that you've had this happen to you.
And you're
If I'm being honest, I'm not associating myself with those type of people. So there's no way I'm going to meet someone and they're going to be telling me that they've been in prison. I'm sorry.
No, but it depends. Because
No.
I could meet a guy that's suited and booted, he's got a really nice job, but he went in prison for like a year when he was 15.
Oh yeah, in prison.
See?
Did you?
Yeah.
And sometimes at that age, especially like
Well.
especially black boys,
did.
I feel like they're targeted a lot by the police. So it could be something stupid.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
You like to fuss over stupidness anyway.
it really does depend on
Yeah.
what
So I
you
take
did.
that back. That was a very ignorant comment by me. So I take that back. Only because certain someone went to prison. Yeah.
Yeah.
224. But yeah, 6
No.
months. It has to be substantial talking. And I need to see that you're also interested in me.
You can't be one-sided.
Yeah, I can't be asking all these questions.
I want you to want to talk to me and tell me.
See what I said
About your
yesterday?
life.
Why are you not obsessed with me?
Why are you so obsessed with me? But yeah, you have to be. I agree. You have to
See?
be obsessed with me.
Right.
You have to be all over me.
Sorry. Let me just. I've experienced that and
No, well, but all over you. How?
no, obsessed. The obsession was real. It was too. Everything was happening too fast. And look what we
Okay,
were
when I
stuck
say
with.
obsessed with me, I don't literally mean like you're standing outside my house when I leave and you're watching. No, that kind of obsessed. I mean,
Yeah.
like, take interest in me.
Yeah.
Be interested. I'm your best friend. Yeah, so no, it's true.
Then.
No, just think of it as.
Yeah, no, I
you're-
agree. I would like to be with someone who's my best friend, but you said that like we talking and we're best friends.
No,
Okay.
that's not what I mean. But just know that I'm going to be your best friend to take that into consideration.
So what would be my top 3 things that I would have to get right within the talking stage? Like you said, marriage. Sorry, I need 5. My top 5. 3's not enough.
The top 5 is
Yeah, it's just, she said marriage, religion, kids, as in we want kids, you don't have kids.
yes, and yes again.
No offense to anyone who has kids.
Look at me. We'll get to that once you finish your 5.
Ambition, like your goals.
Yeah.
And just you as a person, I guess. Like,
yeah, definitely.
Us vibes in.
But a man with no kids, I get it. But if he had kids, if he had a child, is he complete write-off?
Yeah.
Why?
Because I want my child. I want our child to be our first child.
I don't want no baby mama drama.
It's not even that
Not
for me.
everyone's baby mom drama.
Yeah.
I think
I don't
I'm
like
not
that.
crazy.
I don't
so-
want to have no other.
I mean, you're crazy, but you don't have baby mama drama. You don't bring drama. There's a difference.
I'm
But
not crazy.
I'm
No.
taking away you being a baby mama. You being crazy.
No,
You are crazy.
When people say baby mom drama, it's because the baby mom's crazy. So I'm saying I ain't crazy like
Yeah,
that.
no, I don't think of the baby mum drama. That's not my first thing that I go to when I think of someone's got a child. My first thing is I want our first child
To be
our
our
child.
first
Am I wrong for wanting to have a man that has no kids?
That's your preference.
Yeah, that's
What's your
No,
preference?
that's not why I asked.
I mean,
no.
it's not. You're not wrong, but it's like, considering you have a child, I would expect you to be a bit more understanding. But no, if that's your preference, that's your preference.
I do understand. But I'm only
I
asking.
think you was going to
because-
elaborate on that.
I don't was asking because I saw a comment, this is on this off topic, about a guy talking about he does about having a woman of a man with no kids. But in my head I was thinking, well, that's a bit silly because if you have a child, you have your first kids with the woman that had her first, and then you two split up. Now what? Should you not get someone because you've got a
You
child
don't have
now?
a child, yeah. I get it. And I do understand how it makes certain people feel as if they can't date or they can't do certain things because they have a child. And I don't look at you badly. It's just that is my preference.
I get it. I 100% get it.
Yeah.
I feel like it has to be family orientated as well.
Definitely.
Yeah, that is important.
Definitely.
I love someone that's family orientated.
Definitely.
My
That
last
just
ex
gets me.
wasn't,
Ooh.
and you just see it. Like he was just only child as well. It's like you have to be family orientated because
Yeah, that
you
is
love
very
being around
important.
family.
Yeah, I'm all
Especially
about
our family
Yeah.
as well.
We're always doing something. So, definitely family orientated.
Have to be. Just don't come with the babies.
And I will be letting people know if you're dating me, you're dating my sisters.
Respectfully.
Yes.
So if you can't handle it, you gotta go.
Got to go. So, what do you expect from a guy, and what would you settle on?
Yeah, I just told you what I expected. That was my expectations.
That's in the talking stage.
That is my...
No, because once you now get with that person, it's a totally different person.
Why? Why have you changed?
But it happens.
No, what are we...
I genuinely feel like...
That's the problem. Why are you changing? Were you a different person because we were talking and you were
I'm
trying
not
to
mad, I
act?
can't answer that question.
Okay, but you say people change, so you're saying that you change.
But it's you go through the honeymoon
It's not,
stage.
yeah, it's not
Okay, I get the
it's not an
honeymoon
intentional
might get a bit-
change.
I get the honeymoon stage. Okay, so like for me, I might be looking fancy, and then after 6 months, I don't look so fancy.
With my do-rag 24/7.
Suck
my
it up,
titties
suck
swinging
it in,
too.
'cause that's me.
But what I'm saying, those are the different types of changes. But I'm not saying that okay, during our talking stage, you were doing the most, and then afterwards you're just like you forget that I'm even there. That's not a thing. That's not okay. I'm sorry. Because after the 6 months in a day, if you're changing, you got. You gotta go. You really have to go.
See you later.
Oh, that's okay, so what would you settle on then?
Nothing.
That's bullshit.
Okay, it is bullshit. I take it back. What am I settling on? Okay, so I know I want a guy who drives. Yeah?
Oh, yes.
But if you don't drive, but you have a license, I will settle for that.
Oh my god!
She is, I ain't. You have to have both.
No, I will settle for that, yeah? Because I have a car. I don't think I need
But you
my
have to have
car.
bar.
Bar?
But I go with both.
Yeah, you do have to have a bar. But what I'm saying is, I don't think that's not important. Having a car is not important. It's just a material thing. Do you get where I'm coming from? So if you were coming with all the good things and you just didn't drive, I'm not going to be like, you don't drive.
I suppose if you have a license,
But you have a license, you can
got
drive my car. You ain't got
car. Insurance.
You got
drive me around.
Yeah, because I don't like driving. So that's just something in my head that is just like, I don't want to drive. I don't like driving.
I don't mind.
I can't stand. Everybody knows I do not like driving.
But settling on things, it really, I don't know. It
Yeah,
has to happen for me to be like, I ain't putting up with that.
I don't like that word settle. Like, what is it? What do you mean by that? Explain.
So, like you keep telling me I can't have everything. Yeah.
But I just said I'm not settling, and you just said that's bullshit.
No, you need to explain.
Sorry.
Because realistically, yes, I want everything, but there's certain things that I'm like, alright, it's not that deep, that can slide kind of thing, yeah? But not everyone is going to do everything that you like, or I like, or you like, so they're going to do something that might get under your skin, or will be annoying, so that's something you'll settle on, for example. Does that make sense?
Yes, that does make sense.
But
I can't pinpoint that. Does that make sense?
Yeah, I can't. So I said, I have to be in it to be like, don't do that again, or it's fine. I can handle that.
Yeah, but certain things of my expectations, like the big things, I know I can't settle on. I'm not.
Oh yeah, definitely.
I'm not settling on.
Not being religious.
Yeah, you not being religious. You not having a job. You not being ambitious.
Just nothing.
Yeah. I would want someone who lives alone, but that may be some.
As in not living at their mama's house.
Yeah,
or their grandma's house.
Y'all shady.
But
that could be something that I could say I can settle on.
Yeah, I was gonna say I don't know, because if I don't have a child, I realistically will still be at home with my mother.
Yeah.
So me personally, I can't be like, well, you don't live
by
yourself. Yeah.
So
and because of circumstances, that's why I live by myself.
And realistically, it's good, because if you're my future husband, we get a house together. So it doesn't matter where you live, really. No.
Yeah, it does.
Why?
Because it just does. Wow. Okay.
No, because you don't be doing sex time in his mama's house.
It's not that. It's just how you are wired as a guy. Like.
Oh, so if you're living at home, he's gonna have a certain mentality.
Like, what type? You can be living at home, but what type of guy are you? What's the reason for you still living at home? So there needs to be. It's like, okay, you may be living at home, but in a few months, you know that you've got that money and you're gonna move out. Does that make sense? But it's not a thing where, I'm sorry, I have my own place. Yeah, I can't be with somebody and they are living at home and they're still willing to continue living at home for years on, but you want to come and stay and live at my house. No.
That's different.
You can come and stay there a few nights.
I wasn't moving him in.
But what's happening? What's your plan? Are you going to move out of your mum's house? Because like you just said, okay, because I know that the next person I date, that person is, I'm not dating you unless I know that there's a possibility that you're going to be my husband. So I get what you're saying about you would buy together, yeah?
Yeah.
But are you at that stage to buy, though? Because if you're not, it's not a thing where I meet you today and in 5 years you're ready to buy. But within those 5 years...
You're still at mummy's house.
No, do you get what I'm coming from? So it just has to be... You don't get what I'm coming from.
I do, but again, like I said, if I didn't have my child, I would be at my mum's house. So maybe it's me being... I can't be looking at things too deep because...
But you're a woman, and I'm sorry, as a man, I know we was just talking in our last episode about how they're pressure, but I'm sorry, as a man, you should be bringing more to the table.
But as a black man, it's also harder sometimes.
But you know it's hard, so you need to work harder. I'm sorry, I don't care. All of that is an excuse. And like I always say, blocker. No, it's not happening. It's not happening because for me, like we was talking about on Tracy's house last month, I don't know, whenever we went to Leeds, we was talking about how we struggled with uni and whatever and school because of our dyslexia.
Yeah.
If you know that you have an issue, you work harder to get what you want in life, And as far as I'm concerned, I'm not trying to sound big-headed or whatever. If you want to get with me, somebody who has a lot going for themselves, you have to Thank you. So it's fine if you live with your mum, but what's the plans? What are your next plans? Are you going to continue staying there?
Yeah.
If you want to continue staying, that's fine. But are you going to continue staying there, and then in a few months or in a few years, we are going to get a house together? That's fine. But if it's, I'm not sure, I'm just coming from my mum's. You stay there at your mum's.
That's different.
You stay there. Make her cook your food.
Clean your
And do your laundry.
Yeah. Mummy's boy.
Yeah. I don't.
Are the worst.
Oh my god.
No comment.
It's good, but it's too much.
It's pros and cons.
So you go back to mother's baby and their sons things. Stop doing that.
Yeah, but like I said, I'm sorry. It's not a thing for me. And those, I can maybe settle in it, but it just depends on the circumstance. But I'd rather.
But if you're at home and not planning to move out, that's different. Other than just being at home.
But you can plan. But when is your plan? Is your plan today? Is your plan in 5 years? Because exactly. So that's another thing that I would have to identify in the talking stage.
Yeah.
Because I feel as if people can be very. There's a difference between being ambitious and actually putting things into practice. Because you can say you want to do things. Because I don't know who. When we met, he wanted to be in the oil rig. Then it was I want to be in the army. Then it was I want to be a personal trainer. He was ambitious, but he never actually
put anything to practice.
Or followed through with anything.
Yeah.
It was like, oh, one day I'm going to do this, another day I'm going to do that. It's like, I don't have time for that.
Yeah, don't talk to make yourself sound good.
Yeah, like don't big yourself up.
Yeah. Be talking to big up yourself and make yourself sound.
Even though things are easier said than done, but
If
you're not actually going to do
what
it.
things are easier said than done, Manisha?
Like you said, he wanted to do this, he wanted to do that, he wanted to do... If you actually want to do it, you'll do it. Instead of just being like,
Ronnie said it's easier said than done.
Okay.
Like, if you haven't, like, I don't know who, I don't feel like he's probably had the greatest upbringing to know that he can do certain things. So if you don't really know what you want to do in life, and you haven't been, I don't know, open to more things, he'd probably like, I want to do this, but then he doesn't know how to get into that.
Yeah, no.
And he's not researching.
No, I'm not really trying to hear that, because okay, you didn't have that upbringing. You are now an adult. So
what does that mean?
You are in control of your life now. So you as a person, if you feel as if, okay, I may want to do this, but I don't know where to start, you as a person need to put yourself in a situation where you need to start from the beginning. Okay, what is it that I need to do that? Is there someone that can help me do that? Do you get where I'm coming from? It's not...
Yeah.
As a child, you can blame your parents, you can blame your upbringing, but as an adult, you are now in a position to make yourself do it. You can get it for yourself. It's an excuse.
Yeah.
It's an excuse, I'm sorry.
I'm not disagreeing with you. I just can look at both sides of the story and understand.
There's
someone coming from that's all sorts of things.
I understand. I'm not saying I don't understand it.
Yeah.
But I'm not here for I haven't done that because I haven't had that upbringing. I don't understand that because I haven't had that upbringing.
No, not upbringing. I don't mean that. I mean as if you come from another country, there's two ways about it. You're either going to come here and you're going to be head down, not doing nothing. You're going to be boom, 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 bam.
Yeah.
Whereas you come from another country and you're just here and you're trying to find your way. You're trying to find your way in life in another country, kind of thing. So I feel like probably what he was doing, because you guys are young. He doesn't actually know what it is he wants to do. He's just saying he might want to do this, want to do that, want to do this.
Yeah, and
he hasn't taken the time out to, obviously, like you said, he hasn't gone to research.
Yeah, because you can change. You can go to uni and do a whole degree and decide you wanted to be a nurse, and then after 5 years be like,
I want to be a stripper.
Yeah. I want to twerk.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you change, but you need to make sure you make the change. But there's a difference between saying, I want to be a personal trainer, but you're not actually doing anything to become a personal trainer. Do you get where I'm coming from?
Yeah.
Like,
is he one now?
I don't know. I don't know. Like, I don't care for what you're doing now. It's not relevant to my life, so I don't care.
I only asked it because that person went to the gym a lot.
He still does the same thing.
It's not hard.
It's not.
Especially once you can train your own body.
And
just film yourself, put on the gram, done.
This is my point. Like, they are ways of.
There is definitely ways.
Right. So for me, I cannot stand when people have excuses, because I'm looking at you like.
They don't have the mindset. That's it. Yeah, they want to do it, but they don't have the mindset.
Yeah, and if you don't have that mindset, you can't be in my life. I'm really sorry.
And you can't do what you want to do because you don't have the mindset.
Because I can't stand... There's a difference between being lazy, you don't want to wash the dishes, and the difference between being lazy, I don't want to find a job. That's two different laziness.
Yeah.
Because you need money.
Right. Money makes the world go around.
Money.
Girls, me too.
So yeah, you have to be ambitious, but be progression on those ambitions.
Yeah.
Not just be saying, I want this and do that, and it's just, that's what you're saying. You've got some work in it.
Yeah, because you can be with somebody, you know, who has a really good job and they just want to stay in that job. I would rather be with someone who has a good job, but they still want to
progress in that job.
Yeah.
So you don't want to be with someone who's just in their job and happy in their job.
I don't want to be with someone who's stagnant. Is that the word? Stagnant.
I don't know. But if they're the
Google it. Stagnant.
If they are.
You know why I say that?
But I say like life circumstances will make you want to progress. So if that person, he's in a good job, he's getting good money, and it can fund his lifestyle, why does he want to go up for the time being?
But for the time being, that's fine, because I feel as if in certain jobs you only will maybe get a pay rise or a promotion maybe every 2 years or every year. But what I'm trying to say is, you see how you said life makes you want more?
Yeah.
Life changes.
Yeah.
Rent goes up every year. You have more kids. Like, everything costs increase.
No, before they have the kids, because I'm thinking realistically, yes, you're single by yourself, you're finding that job, you're getting money.
No, but this is why I'm saying no, because if you already don't have that thought process of thinking, you know what, things in life are going to change and I need to continue working with life. Like, it's a cycle. You can't just be like, okay, yeah, I'm a lawyer, but what can I do within my job to get me better and I can make more money? Do you get what I'm coming from? Because within a few years, there's going to be other lawyers. You're going to have competition with other people. Everybody graduates every year, yeah? There's going to be things in life that get more expensive, yeah? So,
price is going up.
Right. So if you don't have that mindset, single or not, that you need to keep progressing and keep wanting better for yourself, I don't want to be with you.
It's true.
Because it shouldn't be, oh, once we have kids, okay, now I need to think about, how am I going to...
Once we have kids. It's the thought process.
But you know how boys are slow? No offense! Because guys are slow. So I feel as if you should have that mentality and you should be thinking like that. Because you know how guys like to be single? Like, some guys they just like to be single, yeah? They like to do their own thing and think about themselves. And they're like, the stupid guys are like, I don't want to get married. Okay, you're not stupid, but...
Stupid.
Yeah, you're stupid.
They ain't stupid.
Each to their own. Each to their own. You don't want to get married, yeah? But okay, you other guys who do want to get married and they do want a family and whatever. However, they haven't thought about those types of things...
Do you think they don't think about those things because they know that whatever woman they're going to get with, she's going to be thinking that?
No,
stop! No, don't tell me no. It's just felt. Like,
I do agree with you.
Right, a man is a man and a woman is a woman, 100%. And a woman is always going to have her life planned out compared to a man.
100%. So, but there's certain things, and the certain things are so small. And if all I'm asking you is to have yourself good, like in terms of what you want from yourself, the best in terms of work-wise, because that's all I need you to do for me is make sure that you're stable financially, Why is that so hard? I'm not telling you to be like, you know what, when I'm 30, I can think what colour I want my outfit to be when I get married.
What?
You know, like women, they would know what type of dress they want. Yeah. I'm not saying I want to marry a man who knows what type of suit he wants to wear when he gets married. I'm not saying those small things. Yeah. I'm saying big things. Think about the bigger picture. If your mindset, when I meet you is, what Giuseppe's am I going to wear to the club on Saturday? Compared to how can I push myself at work to get more money or get to a higher position, I'm going for the guy who wants a higher position rather than what fucking Giuseppe's am I going to wear on Saturday.
Who's going to go with the guy that wants to know what Giuseppe's is wearing?
A lot of people, because it's an image gang thing.
In order for you to have that image, you need money.
It's true. But he might have that money, but what I'm saying is because he's got that good job, but he's okay with that. He knows that at this moment in time, I'm making a lot of money, but I can get my Giuseppe's, but he hasn't thought about the future. Do you get where I'm coming from? So those are two different people. You can still be ambitious and have a good job, but you're not thinking about the future. Those are two different types of guys. I'm not trying to be with someone who just has a good job. I need you to have a good job and be smart. Because you can have a good job and lose your job. What happens then? Are you gonna be able to think, how the fuck am I gonna get any job?
Yeah, that's for you to get a job straight away. But
if you haven't thought about those types of things because you're not thinking about the future, or if you haven't got savings because all you're doing is buying the fucking Giuseppe
designer.
Do you get where I'm coming from? And that's what I'm saying. You need to have that mindset. It's about your mindset. It's not just about what job I have. It's your mindset.
That's what I was gonna say.
Yeah.
About the future.
Mhm.
Like I said, women plan the future.
Yeah.
I don't feel like guys do.
Yeah.
So you get with a guy, hasn't planned that, but he's met a woman that's made him change his mind.
Yeah.
Or not to change his mind, he's met
his mindset. Yeah.
And now he's thinking of
that does
the
happen.
family
Yeah.
and the kids. Is that right?
It is, but
before you met him, his mindset was Giuseppe's.
People change.
But now he's met you and he's spoken to you. He's like, do you know what? I actually like this girl, and I see a future with this girl. This is what I'm now going to think of, because I don't think about kids and marriage.
I have to see those things. I have to see that you're actually doing
changes.
Yeah, it's not even the changes, because it's not going to be a drastic change. Like you still you're the same person. Do you get where I'm coming from? You're not a different person. But I have to see that once we're having those conversations, that like how you react to those conversations. Like when you have a date, you're like, oh, like what do you want to do in a few years? You get where I'm coming from, rather than, I don't know, go to Magaluf. I want to go on a boys' holiday.
That's a red flag for me.
Right, it's just like, you can go on your boys' holiday, but
I'm coming.
Well, I don't want
boys.
I don't
part of the boys. I don't
want to be there, because when I have my girls' holiday, you're not coming. So,
but girls can be trusted. Well, I can anyway. I can.
Men on boys' holiday are scary.
What?
Men on boys' holiday are scary.
Oh, yes. No, they are. They're in a different life. Like they forget everything.
They do.
It's like they get to Gatwick and they're like, I'm in a different world.
Yep.
Yes.
But yeah,
I'm a new person.
Yeah.
Thank you.
It's about trust, but again, no. But
I always trust a guy
until he proves me wrong.
Yeah, but your boys' holiday, I'm not gonna say you can't go. You can go, but I'm also gonna be thinking, what are you doing?
No, I'm not gonna think like that, because I'm gonna be busy enjoying my time by myself in my house. Like, I'm really sorry. I love being with somebody, but I really like my space as well. Like, I like best of both worlds.
The balance. Oh, do you think men settle?
No, which is annoying.
I don't think they settle.
Women settle, and they are frowned upon with their expectations. No, I'm sorry, because people tell me that my expectations are too high, but men don't settle. So.
They don't. But is that because men don't have expectations from a woman? Because the basic that they want is cook and clean. And every woman does that.
Not all women, but I feel like that is something that men do want. Someone that cooks
and cleans.
What are men's expectations?
That's my point.
Good sex and cooking and cleaning.
Head.
Yeah.
Like, I feel
like that's probably something that they feel like they need.
But isn't that a necessity?
What, cooking and cleaning?
I was talking about sex.
It's not a necessity.
It is. I mean, it's one of those things where you can get that anywhere. Good head and pussy.
And they do. They still get it anywhere.
Right. So it's not a thing where it's like, I've got to make sure my I got to make sure my girlfriend gives it to me, because it's like
they can get it from somewhere else.
Yeah, I can go somewhere else and get it.
I get it from someone else.
But I haven't actually asked a man like what's the expectations from a woman to actually know what the expectations are from a woman. But I'm just thinking that most men wants a woman that can cook and clean and look after the household and kids. And I feel like every woman is designed to do that. So when you get with her, you'd have to ask her those questions, because she gonna do it.
I think like guys, comment on what your expectations are, please, because I'm just guessing. I think they want a woman who listens, someone who can help and support them.
Yes. That's
someone who isn't a gold digger. Someone who isn't about, in terms of Instagram and going out all the time. They want a home buddy.
Home
yeah. Not buddy.
Buddy? Body?
Yeah, they do want a home buddy.
Right. So the
But then what are you're expecting all of that from your woman? What are you now doing
the opposite.
Then you go out to look at the girls that's on Instagram.
Right, exactly.
Is it
Going out
balanced?
to be cheating on your girlfriend.
Exactly.
Like, you don't make it make sense. You can't want your woman to be what you want, but you're out doing the
Something
opposite
else.
Yeah.
with the women you don't want your woman to be like.
It's got to be 50-50. It has to
Thank
be.
you.
I don't understand it, but then for me, I'm not trying to look for a guy like that because
Me neither.
it's just immature.